pretty wild. Okay, I've seen the K-Corp comp. What do we got?
And I'm a big Astra believer, especially with the tail.
It's not
Those kind of
too
combos,
much
I
to
prefer that. But I think Vitality
combo it with, but they're gonna have some free map control.
There are some things that Vitality could be doing.
Sure, let's see what Vitality have got. I'm not gonna flame it until I see what they got.
I think one of the takeaways
K-Corp,
for me is
again, love this
Vitality,
comp.
if
Pistol,
they
at the moment,
get up
2-0.
a bit more close and personal at times, they don't need to go for any stupid pushes.
Tell you what, though.
But like, play like they did on that
Against the
Haven,
K-Corp comp,
and I think that they should be okay.
it might be pretty
because KC
legit.
don't have
Because you want to
too
retake
much
space
utility
after they've
for
taken
the
the space with the
space
deadlock Gravnet.
Sedax managed to get here.
Nice kill.
That was swift. Elite's just beheaded less, but there was a lot of space being drifted through here. And look at this pivot. They've absolutely run rings around them. Unless Trex over
long
delivers,
range.
which, well, he gets one. It's not quite enough to say it's an over
Yep,
delivery.
and then we get all the util down on this one. Very, very hard.
Well.
Fawns, another
Yeah, and as we
Fawns,
highlighted last time
Gravnet.
they played, the post-plant util was
No,
very
We've
strong.
got wall behind.
This composition
Super
device
hard to
is
retake against this stuff.
They're gonna get to see that now. There's already the Thorn's gonna be coming up there. Brambles in the way. And again,
Gonna want to see a
either
proactive.
of options, or you're gonna have to walk into it. There's the second layer. There's a deadlock util, and now there's
Gonna want
just
to see a
make the most of it.
proactive
Swings out,
defense from
ghost in hand, Dirk is
Vitality.
dead. Leaving kicks. Not really able to do much here. A wingman going for a jog. And safe.
Okay,
1v3.
I'm not going to be winning this. Let's look at the Vitality comp. What would we be doing? Got a lot of util to deny the plant. So they're probably going to heavy hold showers all the time. They can fast fight showers all the time if they want to as well, if the Teo's defaulting there.
Kind of pistol we saw them do last time, just a very slow, methodical, sad hack style of kind of play. He has highlight the tail, like again, like so the retake there, like with the tail, I think that's one of the strengths. The kind of retake the tail is good, but against this composition,
yeah, you can't
with all
retake against this comp.
util,
You got to fight for map control instead.
as far as I'm aware, not the biggest win condition.
2-1.
I don't think we want to go into too many retakes against this comp.
Yeah.
I'm after seeing what happened to Na'Vi.
Outlaws here. We got
Yeah, so
5
let's
people that
avoid
can get
that.
one shot by it. See how much damage they can do.
Classic.
There's my buddy.
10 out of 10. Outside of that, though, we're looking for a clean round here. Carmine Core having the 2 Vandals, 1 Outlaw, and 2 Ghosts.
I got the
Can
spike.
afford to lose 2. Not obviously what they want, but it can be managed and accounted for. We have Vitality. Have a little look here, safe.
Does this work?
Yeah, good.
Can you walk with it and it's silent?
Was he
the
shifting
drone?
it?
You can give that a little walk. Walk the drone.
That's
I was
sick.
really confused then. I didn't want to say anything because Teo's new and I'm scared.
I'm allowed to.
Didn't know? I
I
had no
can-
idea that was a thing. No
I
idea.
can say that I'm a fraud. It's fine.
I showed that in the video? No, I don't think I did.
Can't play
If I did, I'm
I
actually
really
getting
can't.
old and I forgot.
Safe though.
There's no way I
Forced
I
away.
spoke about
Real
that.
Slow, steady progress from KC.
You know that from the video, it
There's a
has
lot
to
of
be
players
someone
here.
else.
It could get a little bit messy.
It has to.
right? It could get a little bit.
I, Lexi, there's no way.
chaotic.
There's no way.
Against classics.
Otherwise,
There's a
I
well-ring
actually
going
have
on. They
some
saw
kind
the
of
plant as well with the Teo
brain
utility, but
problems.
It's only a second or 2 pause. Kick's trying to springboard and he does get the
it's
vandal.
not silent,
Close enough by
but it's
to
quiet.
pick that up or pressure it if necessary. But in a post plant, once again, we discussed this utility. Incredibly oppressive in nature, taking away a lot of space on the map, funneling Vitality through only one direction.
Still kinda
There's a
cool.
lot of eyes here. Kix is a great player, but he's about to be swarmed. Les gonna try and probably back away with that, maybe. I don't really know what else there is to do. He can try and go for a brawl if he wants to, but it's probably not going to go very well.
Yeah, just
Still.
a solid anti-eco. Like the
Where
kind of, I call it like a lamp
guys can pick up the... Oh no, okay, they got a gun and got out of there. Yeah, I mean, you got to imagine that a bit of an overextender, like the less actually saves the gun on this one.
Vice is flashing out of the sands.
Takes a little bit away from him.
And then the strength of this kind of deadlock is being able to net into the lamps and fully clear it. We got the.
I'm not
the
sure you can
wall stopping,
play lamps much against
players near the
this.
showers from denying
I
the
need to
plant,
see
which is a big
Vitality
thing on
show
that-
me a
that-
bit of
that inside is all
proactiveness,
about
and I'm not
denying.
just saying like insta sends.
They have a
I'm
lot
just saying
of things
insta
still to
fights.
stop people trying to deny that plant.
Fight
Deny the
for
deny.
map control.
Pretty
we got
much.
Vice Thorns and Deadlock util being thrown towards that showers quite a lot. Something to note later, potentially. Hopefully, though, KC Vitality, sorry, have done their homework on it.
Well, that's what I'll be questioning you on soon enough. I want a couple more rounds, see how it feels. But I do want to see
Flash
how
off the wall,
well
make sure you can pick this
Vitality
up
look to your
easy.
eye, at least.
We got
Outside of that, though,
Outlaw,
bonus here.
and Les at least has heavy armor if he goes
Just
for this
off that
jump
Gecko
peek.
flash.
It wouldn't be the first time he's gone for this walkabout, and we do see that late drone being brought out by Safe occasionally.
Safe has literally used his salvos just to re-clear short here.
It's quite a bit of an investment.
I think that's okay. They're doing deep smoke, and then they're doing their...
Creeping default.
They're trying to
A little
not
bit more
let him get
attention
any
and
free map
further
control,
into
which I
the
think
zone,
is
but
so,
that's
so
about
fine.
it.
Sky
Clear
Dog
down
goes
long
out
with the
towards
dog, a little
the
bit of
smoke
exchange of
towards
information,
long.
but both
Doesn't
their
go all
cards
the
quite
way
close to
through
their chest.
though. K-Cop
Furthest
Call comes
they're
into
trying
group
to
over
explore is
towards
Safe
A.
pretty towards
And
Showers,
do they
I'd
get
say,
the
but I'm
information
waiting
early
to
to
see
get the
maybe a
raise there
little
in
further
time?
on.
Flash goes down, doesn't hit
Flash,
anyone.
I don't
Rotate
think would have
coming
caught
in.
anyone. I
Oh, that's good information. Let's see how they react off of it.
Yeah,
I don't
already
know
think
Gots
Dirk
with the
is
Prime. Thank
rotating,
you so much,
that's
man.
gonna be
Appreciate
towards
that.
A. Do
Obviously
they
the
let
12
Dom
months.
back?
You're going for a
What have I
fake
got for
here.
America's Games today?
Just off the back of
Probably
that
2G
zero
should be
contact
winning
flash or whatever
because
it
of
is,
the Fury
timing, maybe
stuff.
feeling it out. That is a
And then
really good
NRG.
read. There is still a player towards long.
Let's C9 have some mad comps.
Crossfire with that, I don't know. Looking at less here.
Oh, Wingman, where are we going?
That's not ideal. 30 seconds a little bit of an issue, but the flash is really nice. They get to keep their life. It's Kicks to take down Martin. Les gets to go back in. That's stunning from Les with 2.
It's kind of stunning from Sadak. How is he managed to do this?
Composed for Carmine Core, but he's
Oh
down low
boy,
himself,
missed
only
his
11
wall.
HP. A 3v2, but this was
Dark
a bonus,
has
but it was relatively
absolutely
well
owned
brought
it.
up. But no spike to be planted yet. There it is. You can see how close Dirk is getting. Sugetsu going to keep one safe, but now the round has probably gone.
Yeah, no
just
time
out
on
of
this
their
one.
hands here.
Still, you feel like
Time-wise
it's
alone is
great
more than
damage
enough.
done.
Sugetsu really doesn't want to be left with
Yeah,
that
especially with that
Outlaws
one on top
opting
of it. Dark
for
a little
death.
bit closer
Instead,
to his ult.
Vitality getting back
1,
in
2,
time. Yes,
3.
it was,
The swing round.
I say a bonus, but it did have 3 Vandals to it. It certainly had a bit of punch to it, but this little bit of stall coming through that one error with Wingman pretty much stopped them.
Durban Johan,
Planning
how we
that
doing,
store is
mate?
key.
Thank you so much,
I
Durban
said about
Johan.
it last
Thank
time
you
we
for
saw,
the Prime.
VSCC,
Appreciate the 11
how
months.
much I love the Viper on this map. That Viper wall, little bro had a bit of trouble getting out that window.
It just hit his shins on the ledge, it hurt.
But that Viper wall is enough for us to get 3 back towards B.
It was
Vitality.
Chobra that talked about it?
playing the weak
Yeah.
side, a bit aggressive.
Yeah, I'd be worried for a bit there, Lexi, because I was like, hold up.
That individual brilliance
Did I
is
actually
there.
know this?
It's there to be banked on, right?
Exactly.
You get a little bit more punch to it. So this is interesting, right? I want to see how KC respond to this as well. If we're seeing the value of just kind of having the Viper against you, how does KC address that? Was it simply just an issue with the Wingman, maybe just offset a bit of the timing? Let's find out. That's where the story continues. This is not a perfect
This
purchase.
is multiple times where K-Cop have tried to dry walk through this smoke at middle.
Could be a problem.
I'm not sure that's great. It might have been Sadak telling Sugetsu that he can do this because he did it last round, but their smokes just tried to do it and they now have no longer have a smokes player.
They know there's another here, but Durka, how are you still doing that? Still going to get down Sadak, even though he looked like he was pretty much under pressure. Sadak's going to take away less here, so leaving
gonna
Kicks,
4v5
I think,
no
quite
smokes
alone. No
player?
rotations are coming in.
Oh,
They'll be
nice
fine.
molly.
Do they get denied on the plant?
Damn,
No, plant just
Wingman
got
tanked
in.
it all.
Wonder how close that was. but
How
Elite
have those bullets
just
not killed
pressing
that?
the issue further, taking further space in this post plant.
How
Safe
is
and
he
Trex,
dodged the...
not
What's
many
going on?
options here, even though
Nothing's
it's a
working.
2v3. Still very difficult to come back in. Stack towards long.
Bullets
One
didn't kill
towards
the guy
elbow.
there, even though it was on, and then the fish
Sent
shot's gone
in,
too
but
far.
Plenty of cubbies to hide towards, so they can't be too secure in that. Safe still with the stun.
Oh.
Opts for the right
Oh.
corner, and the right shot from Trex. He knows there's
Oh,
another.
wow.
Oh, a
Damn.
2v3.
That's
Do
impressive,
it.
though. Fair play.
So
That's an
simple
incredible
for Safe.
2v3 against a comp that you should
Vitality
not be able to
getting their
retake
second.
against.
Mates,
Very
the
nice
US
from
theory
Safe
crafting
here.
this agent. Our first take on it was that stun was pretty useless, but
Well,
Yeah, that's
apparently
true.
not.
Good,
I do
it
want to
is a
highlight
very
though,
nice use of
kind
it.
was trying to talk about it a little bit, but I like the way they're set up here with the Sky Long B. You usually see that, but the tail towards A means that these kind of the dog and the drone are getting so much information and allowing Vitality to stack the correct site.
Yep.
So they stacked the 3B there. The only issue was that Carmine Core, I think, only really looked good into that round.
Okay,
That's
now
used
we
the deadlock
go
ult
into
and
the
the
set
kill.
oh, are
strats.
we seeing the same exit?
We see
that was
Mosh
run
Pit
towards
here,
Navi
but this
Hill?
comp again
I
from
wanna see how
Vitality
this
should
looks.
be pretty
Yeah,
good. They
yeah,
can
deep
hold on to
side
showers
exit.
so strong, and
But
then
I
there's
wanna
gonna be
see
so
if
much
Vitality
util that
can
I'm
get
not
towards
sure
that
they can
shower.
plant
That's
unless they
something we
take
didn't see
showers
that
control.
much from Navi.
Let's see.
That space in their hands.
We're going to see a flash. to
Yeah, there's the
backside
first
now, I
molly
think.
to stop the plant. Who is that making a play though? Oh,
Look how little
Sadak's
there is
made
to
an
play with.
absolute
It's
play.
so all-consuming. Trex gets cleared. Carmine Core They've run this before, and you can
Definitely
see
get the plant
exactly
down if
as
you
to
take back
why
a
it
site
is
like this.
very, very powerful, even on a lighter purchase. Plant should be there. I don't think there's much to stop that. I say that. Oh, paint shell. Okay, yeah, no, denied the plant. They're buying time. I heard the ult come out as well, so Martin gonna do what he can to get all the information available. Durka is a thorn in their side. I don't know how much impact he can have beyond this. You can see
Yeah,
the
imagine he gets
hesitation,
a
though,
kill,
from
he gets
KC.
his
They
ult.
are biding their time,
Obviously,
maybe
the orb on
waiting
towards
a bit of a
showers, he
cycle
doesn't
here.
know
They
if
do
it's
have
free. Here
someone
comes
who
the
can
flash
go
for him
back
to swing.
in
And
hand
that was
with
an
Durka,
incredible flash.
doing
That's the
more.
kill that gives him the
It's ult
ult.
coming through. Anyone dare touch that spike? I double dare you.
Well,
That's what's going to happen.
dude, Les stole
Les
it.
is the one to claim
Oh
Martin.
my goodness.
Now Les is in the fight. The odds don't seem
How are
to
they winning these
matter
rounds?
when your vitality.
How are they winning these
this?
rounds? K-Corp here, though, have to send one showers.
I don't know if I should be saying this, but it looks
Yeah,
like
flame
watching
him.
Fnatic in 2023. That is not a winnable round.
It's
and
not.
His individual brilliance just carrying.
Because let's kind of
carrying
break it down into pieces, right? The start of that round looks stunning for Carmine Core. Lighter purchase, takes site, isolates players.
Yeah,
nearly
I mean,
got
it's a
the plant.
5v3.
It was perfect. And then
And for
suddenly,
some
Durka's
reason,
still got a
they
bit of
didn't
space.
hold this
We
and
got
take
Les
and
coming
have
in.
someone go
It all
showers.
starts to line up. I don't get it.
I will say that one thing that I wouldn't mind. Well,
Go on.
but I was curious about this Viper. Okay, one sec. Nice little push down long B here. Just a little kind of. I don't know what to call that. It's not a full commitment. It's the kind of thing where they might be baiting a reaction over towards the
Yeah,
inside.
yeah, it is bait the
You can see
reaction.
that ready with the showers.
It's nice. It means that they can now have TP control, so if they need to on showers, they can pinch.
But not gonna happen.
Speaking of showers,
So
Yoru
those
went in
little
through the
pushes
TP once the
sometimes
Yuta
when
went
they're
there
not
and
fully committed,
is now
it's
TP
sometimes
back
a
to
better
them.
reaction
They
out
can hit over towards the
because you know what to. Beautiful.
they hit over towards the site where there's now
You know how to
2.
react off of that reaction. So
And the
I like
money's
this,
really low.
like,
It's a swing round.
the
1,
fact that
2,
this
3,
is,
4,
this is
5.
one
Can't
pick
buy
and that's how
next.
you have that,
1,
like,
2.
awareness and level of thinking. I'm very impressed by.
It's, again,
Ooh,
trying to really
hit
keep
with the
KC
grav
in,
net,
so
so
I've
we
gotta say,
couldn't
individually,
have the
he may have
trade.
most kills, but it's packed full.
Okay, not the finals.
Not sure about the ult from safe.
Again, the
Molly into
denial, right?
damage
The
though. I
safe
like the
denial
idea
of
of
these
that.
plants.
Holy hell,
Sadek
Sadek's
again.
owned him.
I was singing his praises, and I'm going to do it because he keeps getting these vital kills to keep these rounds near on competitive. Because wait, Trex,
Guys, you're putting a lot of ults into this.
that's an interesting option to go for here. Sadek's still got freedom, and he's still looking for the fight here, but safe does the sidestep. Martin going to secure at least a little bit of pressure on the backlines, but Trex is last alive here. 1v2. He's the steps, that's 2 players. He's going to see one.
Okay, very nice from Martin. Made sure no matter what he's getting traded. Can't believe he did all the damage there.
Beautiful from Martin there, doing a little jump through the smoke. Get the trade back. Yeah, something I was going to talk about before was I think a potential option for Vitality, if they continue to struggle with this A kind of hold, if KC go back towards that as an option, is putting that Viper orb towards the A side. We call it the DRX orb, where you put it just in front of the kind of plant area.
Here's the guy dueling
and
top
then
side,
those kind of
right?
backside pushes
Yeah, it didn't
get
feel
completely
great.
negated, because you're not going to run through a Viper orb, take all that damage.
Yep.
And so I'm curious as to see what value they're going to see out of this B orb.
Only seen one
whether that
tail
is
ult
gonna
value in the last 3
outweigh
days.
that
Yeah,
idea.
people are doing some weird.
But we
They're
have
just
seen-
sending
we've
the
seen
ult
switch last
without
round a
much
little bit,
thought.
but
I'm also seeing
It'll get better with
timeout, seeing
time.
who's called it. I get nervous. I'm nervous.
You are nervous.
But it's
You
okay.
should
I see
be.
KC. I see KC. As long as this, as long as stage doesn't go red mini, everything is okay in the world. You know?
There were sometimes in the coach booth there was random lights that would shine, and I was always very confused as to why I was being.
All I know is red is bad. That's
Red
all
is bad,
That's
okay.
all you gotta think about. Red equals bad. For now, it is a Carmine Core timeout.
Gotta pair it with other
It is
stuff?
timeout.
Yes.
Well,
Or you
at
just
this point,
use
is
it to
there
know
just
that stuff
something
is
they've noticed?
clear.
It's not Sadak talking, so I feel as though it's gonna be the coaches. Could be
I
Coach
mean-
Cam, pretty please, maybe. They're probably done by now. To be fair, aren't they? They're probably already yapped.
Yeah. They can talk about it.
Mortism. Hello, mate. How we doing? Thank you for the prime. Thank you for
Yeah,
the whole
it-
year. Hope everything's
I
going
gotta
well for you,
know it,
mate.
Like I've obviously studied
Any more of
him
your
quite a
gang
lot,
here?
Speaking of,
But
it
the
is-
fact that he's taking time.
Bacon, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate the
I'd love
gifted
to
as well.
that's
his
the
brains a
chat to
little
be like,
bit.
okay, what's
Yeah.
the thought
This is
pattern
not
to
a
that?
chance I'm ever taking a timeout after a round win.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Quiver's not here. Oh my goodness.
To know. Luckily, not a coach anymore. Caster now,
Wait,
right?
wait, wait.
Mortism, you
You
listened to
can see
the
my
mini
thoughts.
cast before.
The information's there.
Nah, I'd never watch a Fnatic VOD.
He's made it to the
really.
big time.
What? We do have a very light purchase here, just less with the Vandal.
Okay,
So
probably the
you're now looking for them to try
shower.
and
Are we
something a
going to do
little
the
bit cheeky, a little
shower
bit unique,
clone
which is what
to
they're
take
doing. We
control?
have 4 players towards B. And why not?
Yep. Eco range.
Bacon, you can't resist
The
yourself, can
anti-eco
you?
approach again, we can see the Vice Flash is going into Hooker to get the information.
Actually,
from
might be,
there.
yeah.
And because it pinged, you know, like that the likelihood of a stack just increased a lot towards that side of the map.
So have they been actively playing?
Okay, chat,
towards
we've
Hooker
really got to
at
pay attention
all?
to
I don't
this.
think
We
we've
get
seen that
a
one, so I guess it kind of,
got a
like, you know, if anything,
I don't
adds
big
to it.
rounds.
So.
And
they're-
Trex has got the
it's
most
enough
important
information
gun.
on
It's a
anti-eco
shame
to
that
kind
he
of
is
probably
over the
make
other
a
side because every
informed
single person from
decision. You
K-Corp
can't
can get
have
one shot.
all the information in the world, you don't need it. on an
Let's
anti-eco.
see if
Educated
Vitality.
guess, though,
Sorry, let's see if
but,
K-Corp have
you know,
learned.
Carmichael weren't in a
Because
particular hurry.
earlier they
They're
couldn't
taking
plant
their
here.
time here. May not be a safe
And
plant. They've been looking to deny that quite often. This time,
This time, into the plant,
not
of
gonna
course.
be. So plant's in for Carmichael. Les already taking a lot of damage is a bit of an issue considering he's the one who's got that Vandal who could have had a bit more into this round. Getting a bit closer to the healer.
Let's see when Trex starts to get involved. He's still the person that could really farm this.
2 towards lamps, and away we go. Durka's going to go down. This is par for the course so far. Not seeing too much beyond that. Still one flash for kicks. Here comes the drone. And there goes safe.
Delayed lock
So
on showers.
Carmichael doing what they need to. You're kind of looking for clean rounds here. Unless
Yeah,
Les
and it's
got played in,
looking-
but again,
oops.
that little flash at the start, that little bit of info, it kind of spurred on the end of this round.
Yeah, and since I alluded to Fnatic 2023.
You mentioned them more than I did. That's crazy.
Wait, I said it once.
I don't know.
I haven't talked about
I
anyone
feel like you were chancing it in the break or something.
in the break.
Yeah.
I was talking to Boaster in the break. He was out there.
What teams
true.
impressed me the
It
most?
wasn't just both.
I didn't think BBL were going to look this good with a stand-in, that's for sure. They got some cool stuff.
Speaking of your favourites, Durka does have the operator out and about. So that's a little twist here that we've got coming
1,
through.
2,
So I
3,
do
4,
wonder,
5. Combine next.
have Carmichael considered this coming through? I mean, financially, this is on the card, so you've got to be aware of it. And this looks
does this
like
go?
that
Spawn
site
so you
hit
can't
we've been
flood
waiting
out?
on now.
Spawn
Does
so you
this
can't flood
counter
out.
it at all?
And
How much
this
does this change the
this
outcome?
covers
A shoulder
this covers
shown,
over
but he's gonna have
towards
to
here
respect
as
it
well.
back away here.
Oh, Gravnet
Does
hits.
get sat into
They're
place.
using a
Doesn't
lot of
get caught on
util.
the ult, but it's safe to find Martin playing, I don't want to say comfortably from shower or bench, because it's not comfortable. Alves with a good trade, slicing the site up,
Volley goes in.
creating
We're going to have
safety,
that
and then
same thing where it
adding
should be hard to
further
plant.
this. We
Nade
have
is next.
Sugetsu
Nade goes in.
investing the Astra ult, stall on the plant, however.
I think that's
Flank as
it.
well from Les.
Keep an eye on
Gone a
Les.
long
He's
way
decided
around,
to go all the way
He knows he
around.
has to because that Vice wall.
I swear there was a ping. I swear there was a ping on that map coming out from Carmichael. So lots of ults being traded out. Lots of stall towards that CT side.
Yeah,
catching
everyone's acting
two.
big though.
Les is
And
creeping close,
Sugetsu
but
is watching
positioning.
this.
Sugetsu, heads up work here. He's on the
Nice shot.
Heads up to heads
Got how
off.
good this guy's aim
Sugetsu
is.
on the floor and Vitality. Just raw talent their way back towards the site, but it's down to a 2v2. Oh, Sadak.
Sadak absolutely owned him on
and
that.
Dirk got no options left.
Okay, very
Time
nice.
to back away.
It was a pretty cool fast strat from K-Corp.
Lush from
We've got
Carmichael.
Vines here, you've got
Different
Gravnet that
adaptation.
covers
wasn't the deeper,
this.
slight hit with the Astra smokes
The
towards Helen and CT, just the
Gecko
kind of
flash
safer
was pretty
version. I
good.
think because they had the Astra wall,
Like,
they
they got
knew they were
some.
gonna always get the
It looks
spike
so
down
hard.
later
There's so
on. I
much
did
util
like
that's
the
going
wall
down
fire
there. It
from
just looks
Zerka,
hard to
'cause
play.
Realistically, it's only the Gecko flash that is a problem early on towards short, and all he has to do is wait for that flash noise and then swing
then,
out.
yep.
So a bit unlucky for him to kind of not get anything there.
And how disheartening is that, though? Because I feel like that was a solution to that site hit, right? But,
Oh,
you know,
challenging me? You're challenging me? Look.
I wonder what he said at the end. But again, it's got to be a little bit disheartening if you're Vitality, and that was your, I don't want to say counter, it's not going to be that simplistic, oh, just get an op on it.
Yeah.
You'd hope there's more. But you're now going to be put in the
timeouts,
predicament of,
isn't it?
okay, well, our money's not going to be perfect, but we've got to have to work something out here, right? We've got to try and plan something else, because if they can keep leaning on this, we're going to keep getting run by it. So what's the
How do you
next
anti the
look? What
K-Corp
would you
comp
go
here?
to?
It's hard.
'Cause we were kind of
I do
asking the
still
question
actually
if
think
you're
that
Na'Vi, but there weren't many answers.
Vitality have a
but
good comp
we've seen enough here.
to
Is
fight.
Vitality
They should
ready
probably
for an
fight
answer to the
their
KC
short
hit?
smoke a bit more.
I think starting with the 3 people A,
Yep.
I think that we can
I
move
think they
this
need
orb
to
towards A,
have
like
more
I
people
said.
showers.
We can either
Or
put
honestly,
it
what
on
I would
short,
probably do
and as they're coming up
is
short,
get
we've
the
got some
Viper
instances there,
smoke over
and
towards
kind of
A.
stifle the
Like, you know,
kind
the
of
DRX
rhythm
one, the
of
one
that
that just
util.
stops the
or put
plant
it
or
on the
makes it
side.
harder to plant.
I
Like that
don't
smoke
mind the
would
idea
really
of where
help
it's been
them
on top
out.
truck. I think that's quite a good
Just
angle.
on A site.
Because he's going to dodge all the util, swing out. Maybe you got someone from lamp swinging out at the same time. But we need to make sure that we're getting those rotates over to B fast. Like if we're going to do that, we need that Viper wall going up if they're going B, and we need to be over to B fast. If we lose this B side of the map,
What happened to
then
Furia?
it's pretty
Visa
GG.
issues.
So early round 3A, pick out some of those spots. Maybe add the Viper
I'd be
wall
tempted
there.
to force this. They won't,
then I
but
think
I
we
would
need
be
some fast
tempted to with this.
rotations towards B
So
if
honestly,
nothing
what I would
else.
do here is
I won't
Durka
know
would
that
bring the
because
op
with all the
over
information we have from
towards. I would
Teo
either goes
from
top
Sky.
track, or I'd bring it
There we
over
go.
towards long
Easy
and
as
put
that.
less
Just
smoke
get many of
on
them
He might have
A
just talked nonsense.
and
I
hold
have no
heavy
idea.
showers.
But you said it with enough confidence. I think
Yeah,
they're going to believe you.
I think so, yeah.
I think you're good.
I think so.
You're learning.
Next time, I think I'll just actually say what I
Oh.
don't believe and see if they.
Let Mini speak or mute him?
What do
Dude,
you
if I
think,
let
Jim?
every
One for
caster
the
speak, I wouldn't be speaking.
I love him.
I quite liked it. I thought it was
Yeah.
yeah. But I quite like the spray. You know the spray that's like the dog?
Is it a lobster?
Is it a lobster? I'm
Yeah,
drawing
no.
it for you right now.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm waiting to see.
What?
Like, it looks
Dude, you
a bit
really
like
wanted
that.
me
I
to
think
listen
it's-
to all of
I
that?
don't know. I know which one you mean,
Yep,
but yep,
I quite like that.
that's your artistic
Do
capabilities
we
coming through
have
there.
any change up? Where's the Viper smoke right now? Still going down towards long?
Still, by not looking all that great. Of course, did manage at least keep the op. Gonna probably have to suffer through this one, but if you're Vitality, they're a dangerous little team. There's always a bit of threat.
all the adaptation talk I said is absolute nonsense in the context of this economy state.
Yes.
It is down to Durka really to find something, and the rest of them to find, you know, these close, gritty, messy engages with the kind of low back.
Yeah, we're just execing over towards site. We got the
Classic
two
with
worst
the
guns on this site.
B
They
on
really tried to
high,
hold strong over
but
towards
obviously
A.
Vitality on top.
And
is
it
really
makes sense
cute.
with the
Nice
hits.
flash. Nice try
Can
from Kicks.
Durka get over
But,
towards site and
yeah,
push through
you
the
can see they're
smoke?
trying to get a little bit cheeky, a little bit naughty, and that is a
No,
reward.
'cause the
Kicks
vines
gonna
are
get
here, he
one
can't
nice
even
little
push
flash, and
through.
Maybe just gonna
Waits for the
go
vines.
straight, but
Can
they're
he get
getting
any
involved
action
less.
now?
I don't know where he
Nope.
was. He could be back in,
Nice shot,
in A
though.
at that point. Who knows? But Durka.
Nice shot. Oh my goodness.
That's
Wait, this guy's low
stunning.
HP. Oh,
A little
hold
bit
up.
more for us, please.
Oh! What?
Get
Damn,
out of
bro,
here.
it would have been so
That was-
sick if he
that
actually
was
got
5
that.
HP away. 5 HP.
That was
5
real
HP.
close.
Yeah. You're laughing about
He
it
hit
now,
some
but you were
really
at
good
the time.
shots.
5 HP. He almost had him.
Yep.
What's it like to be gifted? Like,
Wouldn't know.
damn, man. That's sad. Let's have a little look at Durka almost.
I mean, there's a reason in the coach slot. He was. I didn't do observe him. I just watched
Right.
Durka. Like, I mean, obviously not just because he's good. Like, he's
Right.
entering, he's kind of going in. I get to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah,
action, but yeah. This is kind of getting away from Vitality a little bit.
Yeah,
it is for
and
sure.
they-
But it's just this
I
comp
want to
is
see
too
if there's
good.
layers to Carmine's side. You've already said there was a slight adaptation earlier as well. There was a different look with the smokes, especially. Martin. Oh, he saw the iPad out, but the old man gets the gun back through. All good. Durka from up above going to take away Sadak. They put bodies behind it.
Yeah,
Vitality.
very, very nice.
Finally getting a grip on it. It felt like it kind of
Um,
spiraled away from KC there, but it was on a knife's edge. As to get to an elite, your options are really, really limited.
I mean, it's only
Looking
just
where
because
the
the
spike
Yori
is,
didn't get a kill with the
that's so
shorty.
tough.
That's like the only
Not
reason
clean
this is
enough
like
on that
this,
first
and then
shot
they
to
had
get
Razor.
past safe,
I'm not
so
sure.
already
I don't really
elite's
think they can
options
repeat
pretty
this.
much fall to
Good
nothing.
news is though they will have this
Yeah,
ult that they
Martin showed
can
the same,
be able to maybe actually
proclivity
retake a site, even though it's been hard against this comp.
I don't remember. It was on Abyss where he kind of
Yeah.
got out of the ult early and
Yeah.
kind of went for
I
it
feel like it was Angel.
in a way that I was like.
Double Teo breach on
it's a bit
Haven in
risky
the
to go
Americas
dry.
game. Oh, really? Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
really take long control or anything. That's gonna be a nightmare.
It's a bit of a punish.
Dude, that C
Okay.
hit that you can do with that comp is crazy as well.
Early reaction. You can see though,
Yeah.
they're trying to. Trex was. I think he's using the brim smoke where I was talking about this.
And Fury is running Clove,
He used
but it's
to
gonna
try
fast
and
site hits all the time.
create some kind of
And then you have smoke for
awkwardness
after plants.
KC on his A hits, but I don't know if it's.
And for retakes. Honestly, the Clove might not be the worst thing ever.
It was that round.
Okay, so we have a challenge towards Shower.
Oh.
He's off on a mission. And he's managed
Well.
to evade the util thus far, and he knows that less is around. He takes a little bit of damage. I say,
A little bit
yeah,
of damage takes a lot of
was in the end,
damage.
and Safe there to trade it
Shout
out.
out to
Getsu's gonna go
Safe,
down.
man. He
Safe
did not
controls
want to
towards
let him
B.
go down for nothing. Got the
Little bit of
trade, got
ruse
the
and a
extra
slow
50-50
build
duel on
towards
top.
A side. Martin here, Aves here, Elite here. Trex jump spotting from CT. Martin might have seen that. I think he did now for sure. And Kick's going to try and get a little bit of chip damage there. Doesn't get the shot he probably wanted, but looking for that plant is still pretty.
They're going for it.
Pop flash Kicks.
Shorty though might actually bait him in.
Shorty's still
Oh
pretty
god!
strong.
Shout out to
Baited in,
Vitality
it
though.
felt
They
like
they
they're
calmed
gonna roll
the
off
Visor when
safe.
everyone's buying
You
shorties
can
on
see
this for
there's
sure.
nowhere feels comfortable.
And they
Just
got the
herded
ult out of them.
around by that Teo utility.
Still not
Safe
sure about the
doing
Teo
really
ults,
well to
but
divide and
confirming
conquer
it,
that
why
side
not?
up, leaving Aves in a near-on unwinnable situation
I mean,
now.
it's unwinnable.
Yeah,
Kicks
this
will
round
get the
felt
kill.
like it didn't feel like one of Casey's scripted kind of
Oh,
rounds. It
Kicks
felt like a
is
sad hack kind of
holding as
audible.
well.
Yeah.
Some
Like
kind of
this.
like B-long
Discipline.
fake ready
Doesn't
at
wanna make a
showers, and
mistake.
maybe the two at B-long could then use the TP to join the boys' background showers, but it looked a bit messy for my liking. Finishing an exec out of showers specifically is usually not a great idea, in my opinion.
Does feel
Because it's such a
crunchy.
tight choke
Safe
point.
did incredibly well this round.
Look at that. Bloody hell. We still have an ult here, though. I think, yeah, Aves still has his, so the fish ult is there. One away from Sadax, too. Anything else nearby?
Casey have been doing a beautiful job in all their games of cycling his ults,
Yes.
and
That's
Sadak's very
very
good
true.
at calling off with them.
One orb
to be
away
honest.
for Deadlock, so as we can see, they're going heavy over towards showers. But Deadlock is short, and this is why Vitality decide to go aggro, because they don't want him to get the ult. Also, fish ult.
So early
You're
here.
either prioritizing
Do they speed up off this, or they just
the
pump
height,
brakes,
or
maybe
you
look
probably
for
go
if
in
there's any
aggro.
further exploration? And they would
While
find
that's
if they
going
waited
on, we
long
see
enough
Safe pushing
It's
behind, but they
taken
have
some from here.
spotted this wall, or they at least know that this
That's
wall
with
is here
active
from the
lance
NT
down
all the
They've kind
time.
of cleared a lot of the map. This feels very indicative of this
Less
heavy A
TPs,
presence,
which
but
definitely makes
let's be
them tempted to
careful
go
enough.
back into
Trying to
Safe.
keep
So I do
himself
like the
secure here, but he
TP,
could be in trouble.
that Les does
I
here.
love what Safe is doing here with the push down.
Mhm.
It's unfortunate that he's not going to be able to get as much value against this composition because of the Vice Wall, but he is able to let his teammates rotate towards where the strength is. on the
Does
map.
he
And with
expect
Les
this?
keeping so much of their attention here. Oh, so gets
Whoa, nice shot.
And that's the problem, because it's all such good theory, right? You talk about what Safe was doing.
See, I
there.
thought it was
Now
good though. I
it's
thought
scattered
Safe
to the
should have
wind, Sugetsu just
held
hits a
really,
nice
because I thought the
headshot.
TP
Really
was to push them back over
well-positioned,
to
good
him.
Crosshair placement, everything looking nice, is what it is. But Trex is still on the site, and he's a bit of a smoke criminal at the moment. He's been playing out these smokes like an animal. He's found a little bit of a pocket of safety.
There you go.
He has been netted, but... okay.
Okay,
we're
7
looking
for
like
K-Corp.
we're gonna be
And
at least
their
keeping
the comp's
a
really good on
decent
defense
lead
as
here for
well. I
KC.
think they got enough.
As less, yeah,
I want to
last
say
one
we're going
he was
third map, but maybe
seen very
Vitality
much
have
earlier
some
towards the
really
shower
nice stuff with the
position, so they're
Teo.
very pretty aware, and we talked about those post plants. I've got to say though, Vitality have been good at navigating away from them, not completely being drawn into those post plant scenarios that are very strong for this comp.
The problem is, though, is that we saw a little glimpse of what KC got on defense because they did run away with that map against Na'Vi. And there is some strength to the Deadlock Vice.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yes, we
Quite
did
a bit.
see about 8 pieces of util being used on short
Yes.
in the last game, and we're probably going to see it again.
It's 5 enough now.
But we do have a raise and a Teo, so maybe some of it can be broken, but not all
I
of
don't
it.
think so.
It's going to be a really fun
Unless they got
challenge.
really
That's
good
what I
Teo
look for, 'cause
stuff.
We didn't get to see enough of it in my mind.
What's up,
Vitality
keeper?
have kept
How we
this
doing?
game competitive at a 5-7 scoreline here on the half. This is looking solid. Vitality looking fired up. Carmine Core still in control. Don't miss the second
Bureau
half.
might keep my pick'ems alive. Wait, how they doing? Need to see a text later. When did you message? Discord? 4-1. Chat, let me mute. Salvo does break the deadlock and vice util? Yes, it does. And you can obviously just change it up. You still got to go find a lot of it. And at that point, you're probably just shooting most of it. Vitality's looking good. They look very good on Haven. I actually still think they look pretty alright on Bind. I just think this K-Corp comp is the one for this map. Or at least aspects of it, including the Deadlock Vice, is the one. Like, I think everyone's going to be running it in about a month's time. some kind of variation of Deadlock Vice on this map.
I want to lean back into that before we start up here. We didn't get to see too much of Carmine Core's defending side, but the strength of this composition seems to thrive here.
The Vice values maybe is mainly through the Fawns. The Fawns is definitely very good. The Vice value is the wall also, the flat. I mean, just the whole kit, to be honest with you. Apart from the ult. The ult isn't great.
So there is very little tape on this
But the
side.
Fawns are really
I think
nice.
the KC did show some of what their intention is with the Deadlock and the Vice. Some of that is going to be that they're going to be paired up together quite a lot. In this round,
Pistols, by the way, Vitality
so
2-1.
on the B side of the map, we've got like
1-0
a little
on this
trap
map for Keiko.
of the kind of flashes from the Euro and the Vice. On the A side of the map, we've got just 3 there. So expect some swings off these flashes if they do decide to come
Yeah,
in.
I will say you should be jump peeking throwing the drone so that you get like the max value for it in terms of distance, but because then you can get that drone to clear like all of long.
Still flash on the drop, but he's not going to swing off it deep. But I do wonder if Vitality drift away now.
He was curious. Last time they were playing
It's nice
much
though, question mark, but
ready
look
to
at
just
K-Corp at the
flash and
moment.
fight
We literally
that area,
insta-stack
and
over
this time
towards
it
A,
looked
like
a
we're
bit
ready for
strange
this.
to me, but
They're very much thinking the A hit's going to come in, but as we can see, Vitality going to fake the short and then go TP and split back towards B, right? Where's the Yoru
so
TP? We
back
don't have
towards
it.
a fake towards A. It's going to be an end towards B. Let's see if KC do rotate and bite on this.
Do they suck the
Yeah, here
casualties
comes the
They are
Euro
gonna draw
rotate. Here
two
comes
players
the...
back. That's actually a
Here comes the
massive
Gecko
amount of players,
rotate.
but here's the
And then
response. They still
smoke.
have a little bit of,
Smoked out,
I
so
mean,
they have to
flash
try
gets
flood over
used.
towards
Yeah, no,
site. This is a nice
looking
pistol
available.
from Vitality.
Smoke towards elbow,
Liked
gonna
it a lot.
keep the
They
cross
also
safe.
delayed
What's
enough
gonna
time
be
that the
Vitality
wall faded
really
over towards
doing well
showers, so
to
the showers pressure
pull
was
the
there.
players out of those comfort positions, baiting out the utility.
We have no
Everything
Sentinels for
looking great.
Vitality, and we
Usually I would
have
say that this
Sadak on
retake now is
the
gonna be way in
late
favor of
push
Vitality, but I
behind.
think that Sadak is going to be the linchpin if KC want to win this round.
See, I think he's got Trex to deal with towards Hookah, but they're going to take back sight, start working through that side. But it's Durka. Where's he gotten 2 from?
That little box.
Wow, that's outrageous.
Big
He's
kill
gotten
from
away with it,
Sadak.
but there's the first couple of steps, and Sadak does take away Trex.
A lot
so
of this is
they
on
start
Les
taking
staying
back the
alive.
map.
They
But there's a
tap
problem.
the
There's two
spike,
towards elbow. Les still alive,
and
but he's only alive
the
for so long.
Teo
and now
damage
down to
goes
2.
in.
Hold on. Safe still standing. as
There,
is
dude, look at
Kix.
this flash.
Gorgeous
Kix has been
from
really
Kix.
pivotal
Sadak
in a lot of these rounds.
1v2. And they don't really know about where safe is. Now they're going to know the full picture, but it's
Yeah,
too
huge.
little.
3-1 for the
too late
Pistols,
Vitality.
1-1
Yeah, it
overall.
was pretty at the end, but the way they started that mini was fantastic.
Yeah, great round. Great
Big
retake.
Stars, where are you? Yeah, he's playing great.
I've lost the plot.
Got a little bit mental
Yeah,
there.
go on mental. Anyway, Durka in the post plant. I did want to highlight that. Sorry.
Maybe
Durka's
5 was
position
enough.
in that
Eh.
post plant. He's used
We'll
to
see.
playing those aggressive
I even think with
positions.
pistols,
And
it's
when
not
you
enough,
play
but
them
I'm
enough,
down to be proven wrong.
you kind of find the ones where you're like.
My
I know
worry
this is
for
a juicy
K-Corp a
one. I can
little
get
bit
that one
is
behind
they
the box,
use
behind
their
the side.
wall
It's one of those ones that shouldn't work,
from
but does work. And I
deadlock
don't know what to call that,
instantly,
but that's
whereas
just
if
like
you look at
just
Nova,
those duelist
they normally
situations.
save
Yeah,
their wall
yeah,
a
it
lot,
makes
and that
sense. I was
makes
just-
the
Thank
timing
you,
for everyone
observers.
else messed up.
See, that's why we love our observers. Prius wouldn't do that. Prius wouldn't have got any
This
of the
may be a really dumb
kills,
question, but why do you always point
know.
out the pistol
I mean,
round
these
wins?
didn't say it
Because
was
you
a
should
difference.
always win a map when you win 2 pistols. If you lose a map and you win 2 pistols, something
I
went
don't know how much
horrendously
they saw
wrong.
on that.
Because
I
there's
don't
like
think you
double
saw much
economy in
around
this game,
the
it's good to
field.
just keep a
There's little
track
bit of
on
a
it.
question mark, to say the least.
Because
He
if
was
someone
on contact
wins
there.
and they wins a map and they
But now
lost
Vitality just
both
need to be careful,
pistols,
try
they're
and
like
avoid that
for sure
stack.
100% the best
Getting
team on the
orbs,
map.
they're gonna get both of them,
If
I
you
think,
won a
yeah.
map and you won double
Solid
pistols,
eco round. I first saw
not
100 Thieves do this
convinced that
last
you're the
year,
best on the
so
map.
set up a trap towards
It-
below.
this game
If
is
there's nothing
very,
there,
very
grab the orb, get the other
snowbally,
orb. That's
is what I'm saying.
what you could, the most you should expect, really, from an eco round. I know they can get messy sometimes, but
What is this round yet? Is everyone
Kind of
switching
traded How the
positions?
map looks now. Vitality loved.
nice push through onto CT, knowing that so many TP that you know that the space is clear towards CT. Just reversing the A site.
Totally didn't know about the shift crap. Yeah, didn't know about it.
We were looking at if
Kinda
Safe's,
cool.
you know, mid-round calling, how his IGLing would be, because it's a lot of weight on his shoulders. Maybe not as much with Tejo, but especially in the previous map, he looks up to the challenge. He looks good here so far. As it stands, we're waiting to see that play back in there. I'll probably eyeing to go down for a spike if they can. Don't invite
Ooh, we're saving over towards showers.
Damage behind it, maybe to trap them in.
Attempt was made.
Yeah, I like the try.
But
Kicks, next person up, can try get an orb. Sure, you get an orb for the death.
And into this one.
Ended up being alright.
So,
Save the 3 guns, got the
tied up
orbs for
all
the
even
deaths.
here.
Not bad from Vitality at all.
Good
Okay,
looks.
even. 7-7.
From Vitality, this looks quite well prepared so far. Now, it was only a pistol and a follow-up, so it's too early to get too ahead of ourselves.
yeah, I want to see what the default is from Vitality. Are we going to play a style of Teo where we're kind of slowly defaulting, using those salvos early to take space, and then waiting for them to come back? Or are we a team that's just going to send it?
Okay.
I'm
The
happy
Zhang
to kind of
Eng-
condition
the
it early,
Zhang Eng
is how I would
camps,
probably
they're
play
so
it,
good.
and then start
They both
abusing the
react
fact
so
that we've
differently.
stopped players playing in positions that we don't
Important round
like,
for
and
Keiko.
then just send the exits.
Oh.
Interesting use there.
Really?
I guess to
To
try and
break
some
Ito?
momentum.
Does it clear much? I think there's still, I think,
And
I
like
don't think
we,
it cleared any.
I think it may be
yeah, I mean
shot.
it's right in terms of where the Uto is, but
Yeah,
they just
who
wait
knows?
for it fast.
For now, though, we'll see.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Must be nice to be Martin. Finds less pretty much for free, which is a bit of a problem. Sadak. There's such a dangerous angle.
This is part of the beauty of this style of comp. We saw Koi run it the other day on Fracture. The kind of double senti, being able to kind of bunker down one of the sites, and then the Yoru is able to just go so aggressive elsewhere.
Okay,
And then
pressure
you
over
can- you can
towards
even get
showers.
tricky and kind of play
And
the
then
Yoru in
we
front
just
of
going
center
straight
util
towards
too.
lamps and double satchel.
It's a nightmare to deal with if it's played correctly.
Let's see what this crunch is like. How hard is it to get past
Oh,
him?
we're
There is a
sending
bit
it
of
all the
deadlock
way
until
over,
there's
maybe.
It's not massive, but we saw that nade coming in. The crouch nade was really nice from Sadak before. This time he's going to get down kicks, but Martin's still alive. He's just
Man,
trying to get himself
grabbing
away
it is
from here
so
far.
good.
Safe. And
Good shot of
Trex
so many
left with this.
situations.
Plant next on the cards, 2v3.
30 seconds left.
The rotation's in. We saw there was Martin mostly trying to get out.
Doable.
Make sure he doesn't
Trex
go
has
down
one
with even
smoke.
the 2v2, but playing retake here, Elite.
Whoa,
Now leaving
Lil
over.
D. Lil
To
D
get to
underscore
them. Martin just took a
823.
boatload
Thank you so
damage.
much, bro.
Blind
10
spam,
gifted.
but it connects really, really well.
Thank you so much. That's your first gifted as well.
Trex.
Appreciate the 10. Thank you
Ooh,
for doing
trying
that.
to get
Chat, you know
himself
what
a
to do
little
to get the
bit of
oil
pocket to
slug
play
in.
from. And it's safe who goes unnoted, which is a little bit of a threat here.
Yeah,
He
Lil
tries to
D,
look at the
if you,
stall, he can get out.
if you
Definitely
got
quite
gifted, thank you so much, bro.
Oh, this is preemptive.
I appreciate that.
Deadly. Doesn't get what he wants, and Elite's going to catch him there. Maybe a little bit too early on
Diffuser
that.
7
Maybe could have
HP.
played it later, and Trex left in a 1v3.
Very nicely
Unwinnable
handled from
near on.
Keiko.
Elite there to secure safety. as the
Vitality
defuse
should
comes
be
down.
kind of
Carmichael,
okay with the
3
damage
stay
done
alive.
too, at least.
Yeah,
I
Ryan,
appreciate you
think
doing the 10
all
gifted,
off
man.
the
Thank
back
you
of
so much for that.
Martin's initial
Thank
pick,
you,
in my
thank you.
opinion. I think this is something we can't let Martin early get that. That's going to be step 1, is trying to keep Martin away from those early picks. Step 2 is dealing with the senti util. It's going to be a nightmare attack side, trying to deal with those
It's
kind
a
of
long
threats.
list.
There's a list. There is a list.
Yeah. And this is the big challenge though. These are the
1,
tests you
2,
want to see of
1,
Vitality.
2,
They've been put in a
3.
predicament
Important
where
rounds, and we
it's
got a
tricky for them,
deadlock.
It's
Oh,
frustrating for them. This is where
Yoru's
we
going
see the depth to
aggro
this
on
team. They are
short.
2 away
It's
from
a
Trex's
strong
top,
off
they are
angle.
2 away from Durkers. Martin again, he's going to be doing this. He has the ability to get out of danger. He looks to pressure. Now we see the little bit of a double setup. Nice util, actually. Little stall from Sugetsu to buy some time for the reposition, but Elite's, I don't want to say in danger yet. He's not necessarily, but he does go down.
Nice trade back.
Now,
Ooh, what a shot.
stunner from Sugetsu.
Kildo, you
I
did
thought that
so
was a little
good.
bit
You
too
did so
dangerous,
good
but
to
he
stay
even catches
alive.
a glimpse of the player dropping out.
Oh, it's a shame that
Leicester win
Sadak
this
went
time
down
against
here,
Sadak.
because
So there's still an issue. but they hear
Shigetsu's
the
done
TP.
so much
Kicks
work here,
catches
which means that he
Sugetsu
feels like he's
completely
forced to
none
do the play
wiser.
because it's now
Now
3v3.
2v3 plants in as well. High flash. Less. Shows his hand. There's trying to get in here, but you can see the flash being held. Kicks. Nice from Martin. Now they're going to know where the last 2
How are
players
they doing
are.
this one?
I think they know. Maybe they don't now.
Whoa.
Lead to
Dude, it
Aves.
reminds me exactly of the round
The
that
young
Vitality
gun is a
won.
talent, I'll tell you that
They did
for
it back
free.
to them, 2v3. Same
Carmichael
site, similar
keep the
off-pump
lead here.
positions.
9 to their name now.
A little bit antsy in that 3v2 post plant. I'm not exactly sure the timings in which they should have been peaking or not peaking, but that's a tough one to lose. The kind of round where if I'm co-stream and or if I'm board reviewing, I'm skipping that round thinking that's a win. Like, we had a Viper spit as well to use. Like, we weren't able to get anything done.
Nice! Nice! Nice!
Those shots from Saigetsu were
Really nice. It's honestly really good to see Sugetsu in, you know, in a different
It's
jersey.
so
Kind of-
good.
You're starting to see that
There's
individual
there's
power
just
from
no
him coming
reaction.
Back online. I know he's at 9 to 12 so far, but look at the other games as well. He was
Like we said,
really,
kind of
really
big swing
good with it.
rounds,
And seeing
and
him
we have a
fire it up,
low
right, he
buy
was
on
very,
this one,
very,
so
like,
good chance for
calm,
Keiko to start
introverted,
getting
a
the
bit
ults
stoic
online
before,
to
now
start
seeing him getting back
getting
into this.
money
Do we
online.
get a
Get the
punishing
outlaw
back?
out, and we've got
He
5
didn't
people that we can
leave.
one-shot.
Okay, so that's early info.
Wait, is this
Oh
wall
my God,
slightly
Sugetsu
up, so if
found
someone
where
goes
there.
close, you could see the feet for
Guess
it as
Dirk
well?
had a
That's
little bit of a
strong.
look. Yeah, fair play.
Seems like again, so Vitality two in a row now. They've gone for an early double drone, so dog long.
Zissin, thank you so much for the 6
Yeah.
months, mate.
Control.
Thank you for doing that, dude.
But that's the kind of thing you usually do on like a fast strat, because it's a bit all in.
Because you're not getting that back.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
He's
the bit of
really
slower
committed,
default
but
using
honestly,
these
the
tail,
fact that we have the outlaw
salvos,
watching it, it's a pretty good
then
bait.
Seeing what's happening and then reacting.
Changing the tempo a little bit here. Elite. First time we're seeing him play this far ahead, and it's rewarded really nicely. The flash, I
He did
mean,
enough
they
damage
get a kill
there.
back on him.
Really spotted both.
They're
Comms can
struggling
come
to
in,
find deeper impact now.
and we have Martin
Of course, you're already
instantly
remembering
going
the
to
Martins going
cover the
walkabouts
TP
towards
if they want to go
cleared
for the
back by
TP.
Showers. It's
Warlord
all
VLR,
looking
thank
tick
you
in
so much for the Prime
box,
as well,
unless we
dude.
get
Thank you for the half a
massive
year
moment, but
also.
they got a Stinger, they got Guardians.
30 seconds
And
left.
Trex
for
is
doing
just
that.
looking for kills. And in reality, Garmin Core aren't really playing to their tune. They don't fancy it, why would they? Could get pressured here, but it's not a single endeavor. Sugetsu
The great
again.
sign from Sugetsu
Big
as well
from
on
him.
this one. Just good
That's a
sign
little
of
bit of space,
economy,
maybe
knowing
trying to
that
allow
they're going
Kicks
to
to get
eco,
upon
going to
him.
have
He's
light
already gone
armors, and he really
Kicks,
farmed
clean.
them. A little bit of
But
an
you gotta
overstep
feel
at the end
Martin
here,
would
but
be
still
the
good.
eventual end of this one. Would need to be an ace for Kicks, not to be. There's there, and Carmine
Big
Core
buy
again.
rounds, and
We've
you
gotta see a
would
timeout
guess
soon,
the
Mini. I
Vitality are
feel
going
like
to
we're
time out
getting to that
before
point.
this one.
Vitality's
Martine
ideas
gets the
are not
defuse, so we get
landing here
2
against
ults out.
Carmine Core.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, I'm not entirely sure on this slow, heavy B default that they're running.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the overall intention is, because we know that Martin's on the map finding information elsewhere. I thought the Teo on this map, personally, I thought it'd be
Yeah.
more Teo.
It's going to get crazy.
using
6
the kind of
ults.
salvos to take
Big-
showers
they're
control
big
That
potentially.
makes sense, right? It's a good
Literally
first step.
6
Yeah.
big
and then,
ults. If
you know,
Vice
use
gets
the
a
other side
kill,
of the map can take
Vice is
knock-
going to be
like a bit like
joining
what
in
we're
as well.
seeing here.
Okay. Maybe.
What is the plan?
No, but we'll see.
Insta damage over towards
Yeah.
Showers, take Showers control.
Okay, well, they've taken one of the extremities, right? You could be a really good
I think I
coach.
could coach.
I think so. But now we get to see this tested, right? And they're going to re-clear this with
In
intent. I think
reaction,
use
they
a
do
lot of
their
that
own
Teo
smoke
utility
here,
to
and
play
Teo
towards
gets
Showers,
double
but there is a
duel.
player, so Safe's going to be
Fake
cleared.
smoke into swing.
Okay, but now do they try and spring in towards B? We get to see the value of the anchor with all
And I
the
think the
utility
overall
surrounding
plan
it.
was honestly to
Martin's
TP
still
late
ahead
and hit
of
over
this.
towards
You
A.
gotta be on the
Martin's been
ball
here a lot.
Martin's been punishing you on this. It was
That's
a couple
not-
of rounds between, but
Les is a good enough player to know. Like, we've already been called by that. That is a win condition for Martin, or for KC,
Yes,
sorry. Is
yes.
that Euro aggression? As the lurker, you should know that.
is a real high possibility.
For someone as good as Les, and
Because this comes back to our early discussions. These are not just your mid-table teams.
No.
These are far
This is
from
the
it.
3 people that are
You know,
alive
the
with
French sides
ults.
went to town. They went to market,
And
and
if
they
they
got
get a
the best
couple of
they could.
kills, or at
Bloody
least
hell, they've
1
got
kill, they might be
arguably some of the
tempted
most
to.
MVP
We're holding a real
laden
strong
teams
crossfire from
available.
Keiko.
We
They really want
asked
them to
them
push
be
into
going
this.
to internationals.
Flash
That's the
left side?
caliber.
Ooh,
Now
this is
can
a
they
good
keep
plan.
up? Not like that.
Dude,
Elite just
how
in the
has he
little
done
corner
that?
of the smoke there, leaving just
I have
Trex
no
alive.
idea.
You know,
He's
1v5,
literally
this
facing
might be
watching elbow.
flawless. It won't be now, but close enough to Carmine Core. This side
He's facing
is
watching
perfect.
elbow. And then
talk
the
about the
flash has
extra?
gone behind
Tell
him,
me
so he
about
just
it again.
insta-tans,
Tell me about it again.
I guess.
the reason why Safe struggling
It's
to
like
take showers
accidental
there is because he hasn't got anything
anti-flash.
to pair it with. If he had the Astra style there, conditioning,
That looks
I
so
thought it was
outrageous.
Astra Teo,
Yep.
using
Well.
that conditioning style, using those kind of conditioning kind of salvos, sending someone else that isn't Teo into showers maybe, or maybe even just leaving it and just saying, well,
This
you
comp
gotta
is
do
sick.
something.
It's
You really
so
do it.
good,
Yeah.
dude. It's so good.
yeah.
God.
Still have no idea who first came up with it, because Nova
we not
showed
had a
it
timeout for
first,
Vitality?
but someone had to have come up with it.
Oh.
It's so hard to play against.
My brain is small and
Destroyed.
not working very well. I don't think we've seen a Vitality pause on this half, which is a little bit surprising. You know, I'm never going to doubt Eng necessarily, but it feels like one of these scenarios where you're starting to see Casey really kick into
Overrated?
gear,
Oh, okay. Sorry,
looking
Bacon.
solid. They've got every ult available.
I've
They've
got
got
you
money
30
in the
mil this
bank.
comp.
They've got the full buy. Vitality, got to show me something. They are down to Sheriffs here, so you're looking at a very uphill battle, and Sadek going to remind them of that. And it is a blender, Martin. He's having fun with
They're
it.
feeling it. They're getting warmed up for Abyss.
Carmine Core with an in-zone flawless to get to 12.
I don't know if they started the round with the 5 ults, but they've got 5 ults. They've not, didn't even need to touch them.
Oh.
But on Vitality's side now, we are ramping up to big ults too. So these last few rounds, I mean, KC are on 12 and they got 5 ults. It shouldn't have any problems, but it's going to be ults versus ults. This is where it starts to get messy.
This is 5 in a row though, Mini. This is, you
Incredible.
know, and I'm worried we haven't seen timeouts. I'm worried we haven't seen Vitality addressing
Well,
it
we
in
said it
any
wasn't
sort of
enough
way.
rounds.
Feels like they've
It
let
doesn't
this
look
one
like
slip
it's enough
between their
rounds.
fingertips,
We've
which
got
I don't
5
love.
here. We do the silent walk in.
Okay, he must
Or
have
the
some tech.
slightly less
Maybe
sound
the
walk in that
slowness.
Picanso does this.
Someone
Oh, we got 8 ults.
let's see these ults coming through. Durka first to
Thanks to
invest.
Gravnet, of course.
Goes about the same speed as Safe's drone going out, but it is less to catch
Well,
Martin
he
now.
got
There we
relatively
go.
unlucky that hit no one there. It went in between them
Come
all.
on. That's just uncalled for. So we can see the Brim ult. Going to clear through by
does have
lamps.
this
When does
Armageddon.
Safe use his ult?
He certainly does. Does he want it for... Okay, there's going to be the Vice ult as well. Okay, there's Skies as well. It's a
There
bit
is
of everything.
absolutely
We're throwing
everything.
the kitchen sink into this one. Elite looking to try and step towards that. Oh, another ult on top. Why not?
Of course there is.
Chuck it in, Sugetsu. And it's going to be Durka finding a little bit of space to work, leaving just Sadak alive. And maybe a lifeline for Vitality has taken a bit of everything. Oh, oh, you love to see a little bit of that. You love a little bit of that. How do you feel
What
about body
chances?
shooting, actually? I've never got your opinion on it.
I'm a fan.
Love that.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
The Counter-Strike source in you comes out at that point. You're like, yeah.
I mean, far worse stuff is being done than
True.
shooting bodies.
True. Very true.
I mean, I like that I highlighted the Armageddon, the only ult maybe not used that round.
Yeah, there were so many
but
on
not
this. Was
using
it
that
6
for
altogether?
Beautiful kind of like just individual power coming out once again for Vitality.
And they broke the trend. It took 3 ults from both sides, but Vitality are not done yet.
Pick up a good comp for preventing the
Yeah.
plant. Dude, the comp can
the
do
big
so
green.
much. That's the thing. It's so good at everything.
Whichever color he's opted for. And it's a risky play, does I don't. Oh, it's all a
It's
bit
a nice,
topsy-turvy now.
it's
Okay,
a
so
nice
traded
reply
out.
though.
Aves and
Sadak
Les
wins the
pretty much
1v1
in.
over towards
Martin's
Showers. I'm not sure we need to be
just
going for
been
that shot. I think you just gotta
absolutely
TP out.
by that suppress
Soon as you
off
hear
the
it.
back of the
Shout
drone.
out to
That is
Durka
so
on this
nice.
one.
Vitality showing a bit more of this. Gorgeous from them.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit
Finally
close.
looking so
It's getting a little bit
stable in these
closer.
takes.
Kick-Up can buy
I don't know where
one
the hell that
more
just came from,
round,
but it
especially
looked
if Sugetsu
absolutely on the
saves
money.
this, can drop Aves.
Yeah, it's not complicated approach. Just walking.
Martin's center looked really high, right?
Aves overstepping the mark on the 12-8, to be honest. Like, for a young player who's doing so well,
Yep.
I want to see that reined back in.
Cook's so good in this comp just for it to be removed
Dry
on the map.
contact
Yeah,
through.
it's actually
Do you
true.
let them get away
We're
with
gonna
it?
have 2
That's
months
a
of it
yellow
though. I'm
card.
telling you,
That's
most people switch.
Yellow card?
12-8? No, because 12-8
A lot of people will switch to this in a month's time.
Let's say Vitality win a couple more.
I do
An
wonder if this comp
inexperienced
could be
player-
working on other maps.
An inexperienced player like
The good
Aves
news,
might
I mean, I
not-
think it can
You know what I mean?
work on other maps.
I've seen
Maybe not the
nerves
3
get
site
to-
maps, but
Nasty.
I've seen
I'm
it
just saying
around.
that.
I've seen
Maybe it
11
works better on the
threes,
3
so-
site maps.
I've casted some atrocious scorelines, don't you worry. But I'm not calling a yellow on it.
A yellow on Aves?
I'm not calling that.
And no drone can be brutal.
Good to yourself. I mean, look, if you want to, you're allowed
Good
to.
timeout, good
You're
timeout.
allowed to. You're absolutely allowed
Eng's
to.
calling the yellow card now.
You
I'm
reckon?
telling you, yeah.
Give me some Eng.
Nah, he wouldn't do it.
He's told you a nice guy.
Yeah. Do that in the bottom room.
Got it. Got it.
The big
that
change up.
Armageddon. So, what are we going to see? Vitality, you've got options.
They're probably going to Skydog before they turn the corner.
Some kind of beyond default. But looking at...
Like, you shouldn't have a chance to get a kill here.
Martin again, though. Oh, cheeky from Martin.
Oh,
Beautiful.
we're going there.
Gorgeous,
that was sick.
gorgeous, gorgeous. Martin, what a start there.
He's right back to B.
Yeah, I mean, the beauty
that was sick.
of this Yoru, I think you're making me a believer in this sort of stuff. But so mobile. And we had seen that pressure starting to mount more and more often from safe towards shower, really prioritizing taking that. And it just
Dude, that was so,
tailor-made
so
for
cool.
him.
Leak
Now you're
out
looking at
smoke. We
Martin,
watch.
deeper angle.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he should have seen the barrel. Yeah, you're seeing him come there in the smaller picture of him, so you get to aware that they're...
Oh, he got another
Sugetsu!
one on top of it. A nice flash. Okay, lovely way to finish this out. I love that little TP play. That was awesome.
Oh, Sugetsu!
Sure.
It is
We did our own replay apparently.
perfection, and in-zone
Okay, cool map.
to close
Cool
it
map
out.
this was.
Come
But
on, Michael.
when how we fought.
Put a bow on it.
Take up
We're
very,
going the
very
distance. We
good
get to
comp
see
on this map.
Abyss here.
Extremely
Not
hard to play
bad
against.
for it. Vitality now going to be put through their pace.